London in mid-January. Julian Assange called and the international press came. Assange presented a former Swiss banker named Rudolf Elmer, who handed over CDs containing data about his former clients. Elmer hopes to expose them as tax evaders, with a little help from WikiLeaks and its founder, Julian Assange.
The first whistleblower letter I wrote.
He's clearly a bona fide whistleblower, and therefore I feel, given the past involvement in the case, that we have some kind of duty to support him on that matter.
Shortly afterwards, Elmer was arrested and remained in custody in Switzerland on suspicion of data theft. Daniel Domscheit-Berg, here on the right, when he was a WikiLeaks spokesman, wants to prevent this from recurring. He says his former boss, Julian Assange, is a paranoid megalomaniac. Domscheit-Berg hopes to go one better with his new internet platform, OpenLeaks.
We're going to concentrate on what, from our viewpoint, is the technical innovation of keeping our sources anonymous while ensuring that these sources can pass documents on to certain recipients.
Away from the media spotlight, the people at the center of the controversy are attending their first conference. Platforms like WikiLeaks and OpenLeaks would be nothing without the whistleblowers who are willing to take big risks.
Guaranteed anonymity is rare for whistleblowers because they must always disclose information. Often that information reveals their identity.
But whistleblowers take that risk to expose irregularities or corruption in politics and business. Rudolf Schmenger examined some of Germany's biggest banks.
At the time, we had some spectacular cases. We raided Frankfurt's big banks. But then something unimaginable happened. We were hindered in our investigations.
The Frankfurt tax investigators were ordered off the case. Schmenger and his team refused to comply. Frankfurt's tax authority then used a bogus assessment to have the rebellious tax inspectors declared mentally unstable and unfit to work. Schmenger chose to go public and tell his story. But unlike the common method for WikiLeaks sources, he did not take stolen data from his former workplace and expose it anonymously.
I'm of the opinion that you should always show your face when doing this. We all have a face, and I'm not committing any offense in the traditional sense. Rather, I'm pointing out a situation which is important to society.
Secrets revealed via WikiLeaks draw international attention. The revelations are often spectacular, such as this video, which shows a group of Iraqi civilians being mistakenly targeted by a U.S. attack helicopter. The publication of classified U.S. embassy cables triggered an international diplomatic crisis. It included confidential assessments of politicians from all over the world, with details of their personalities. The stolen classified documents were made public by WikiLeaks.
What's the difference between someone who divulges classified information by selling it or simply passing on classified information, and someone who steals a car and sells it? In the eyes of the law, there's no difference.
But the former U.S. ambassador to Germany draws a clear distinction between those who betray official secrets via WikiLeaks and whistleblowers like Rudolf Schmenger. Unlike here in Germany, he says people like Schmenger enjoy special protection in the U.S.
WikiLeaks is something completely different. Mr. Assange says he'll use the availability of information to put an end to American imperialism. That's no whistleblower. That's someone with an agenda.
Whistleblowers like Rudolf Schmenger would like to enjoy greater protection under German law. That way, insiders with the courage to come forward and expose wrongdoing wouldn't have to fear losing their jobs.